Get it out on the island.
We have story-driven missions in the middle of the Battle Royale.
What the fuck am I watching here?
Are you really going to say nothing in defense of this despicable island of depravity that you are personally responsible for?
What the?
Oh my God, am I going insane? What's going on in the world?
I fucking love this shit.
Welcome to the world's first real Battle Royale.
You think you're tough? Sign up. Come on down to the island. Come test yourself for real.
Welcome to Teardrop. I am Master Sergeant Cobra. I have the unenviable task of guiding you regurgitated cum bubbles through your first real-life battle royale.
The game mode you're about to play is called Extraction Royale. This mode pits teams of 3 players against each other in a hybrid of Battle Royale and Extraction Shooter.
All players must sign this indemnity. We'll be getting rid of your arms and legs. You get to choose your cyberlink. You could buy him, win him as loot, or shoot a player, take his arms and legs. Once you get on the ground, you'll want to quickly find supply crates scattered around Teardrop. Loot them and gear up quick as other teams could be around the corners. While you're trying not to die out there and embarrass yourself in front of your friends and family, you're going to want to find one of these. It's called a hex, and it's the most valuable thing on this whole godforsaken island. It can contain cyberlinks, guns, money, or skins. You can trade with this for real. You gotta ship it off the fucking island before you get shot in the head. OTG Armory has the best guns on planet Earth. Do not try to sneak one back to the mainland and shoot up a bunch of people. If you die in battle and revival isn't an option, you will respawn after a countdown. This will happen for as long as a member of your team is still alive. If by some miracle you're still alive towards the end of the BR, we're getting bored watching you, we will activate a closing circle to restrict your battle area. You're going to want to avoid it, or you will know what it was like for witches to be burned alive.
Yeah, they really did that.
Lastly, do not go whining to any of the field marshals about the rules of engagement or he's violating my rights. This is not a contest where everybody gets a trophy. Most of you will go home to your friends and family as an urn full of embarrassment. The elite few will emerge as winners. Yes, good luck. Is that okay? Fuck this whole fucking job. Yeah, okay, whatever. Try.
What the hell is this? Why did we turn into a 90s Molly Fest? Good thing we're upgrading the arsenal. And not a moment too goddamn soon. Ooh, fuck yeah. The new Piercer. It's like a rifle fucked a tank. If you want, feel the beat. If the beat's not bringing you together, try beating each other. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say beat. Oh, fuck. Yeah, guys, I'm not doing it.
Welcome to pre-match. Look alive, maggot. This is a chance for you to practice so you don't embarrass yourself when the game starts.
Enemy down!
Teammate death detected.
Shit just got real. Try not to die before you hit the ground. Good luck. No mercy, no quarter, and definitely no prisoners. Okay, Zeros, get your ass out of this plane and don't even think about pissing your pants, or I swear to God, I will jump out after you. I will stuff them down your throat on the way down.
Let's check this area out.
Enemy down!
Hex detected within team. Teammate revival needed ASAP. Teammate killed.
There's a rifle here if anyone wants it.
Enemy down!
Teammate redeployment successful. Notice, armor plating no longer viable. Vital signs improving.
Grid overload is imminent.
Completely eliminated the enemy squad.
Smell that? Yeah, could be your legs. Stay the fuck away from the shrinking grid.
Let's move there!
Health metric increasing. Downloading drivers. The Hammerhead's legs installed.
All right, you thimble-headed gherkins. We've paused the grid overload. Don't get excited, though. You're probably still gonna die.
down! Enemy down!
Loadout package drop has begun. You have some custom gear inbound.
Enemy down! Enemy down! Engineer rifle here if anyone wants it.
Installing drivers. The Ripper arm installed.
Enemy down.
Who wants a Mavinga? Here's one.
Oh, I'm afraid to report that the grid overload zone's approaching.
Hammerheads charged and ready.
Let's check this area out.
Teardrop op initiated. Objective: locate the hex and extract it using the hex
Guys,
tracker.
this time,
Check your map
do
for
some
details.
meditation, call your mom, shoot somebody in the face. The grid overload zone is on hold. Heads up, your respawn
Let's check this
lifeline
area
will soon
out.
go away.
Vital signs improving. Ripper arm detected.
Enemy down.
Health metric increasing.
Enemy spotted.
The grid will overload in 10 seconds. Koga here with another public service announcement. The grid overload is starting faster than you can say your fucking noble.
Enemy down!
Teammate injured.
Enemy zero sighted!
All right, thimble-headed gherkins. We've paused the grid overload. Don't get excited. You're still probably gonna die soon. Impress your friends and bring them back to life.
Teammate
Now at a
eliminated by
discounted
enemy.
price.
Configuring drivers. The ghost arm installed.
Cobra here with some bad news. The grid is about to have a meltdown worse than Fukushima on steroids.
The Hammerhead's legs installed.
Alright, you fucking chicken shit pussies, the grid is on hold. For those of you hiding a hex or two on you, now's the time to bring him home. Hex extraction's boosted.
Teammate revival needed ASAP.
Alright, maggot scum, listen up. See that fucking grid? It's about to fry you. Attention all zeros, the grid overload zone's approaching. Slow your roll, you spineless shit monkey. The grid is on hold. This is a good time for you to do some of those breathing exercises to deal with your anxiety. Loot crates have been reloaded.
Enemy was the last in their squad.
Grid overload is starting faster than you can say ch-fucking-noble. Yeah. Alright, you thimble-headed gherkin. Pause the grid overload. Don't get excited, though. Redeployment discount active. Sad news. The grid overload is imminent, so prepare for tighter quarters. Your safe space is getting smaller every fucking second. Quick, voice your disapproval online before you get turned into human bacon. Grid overload is paused. There's a moment for you to regroup. Yeah, call an old friend. Do some yoga. You're one of 25 zeros in this match.
All armor plates destroyed.
I've lost my arm!
Death detected.
Failure.
Initiating system
You got
shutdown.
your asses handed to you on a silver platter.